Welcome to Philippine-Canadian Empire's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianEmpire.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. I'm Rowan Echo, and here are stories making headlines today. Duterte to minimize foreign trips. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that President Rodrigo Duterte will lessen his foreign trips this year. Quote, the president is not keen on making foreign trips. He is not even keen on flying to Manila. That's the truth, unquote, Roque said in a palace news conference when he was asked if Duterte will decide to cut some of his foreign travels. Quote, I think he will lead others by way of example to minimize foreign trips, unquote, he added. It is not new to the public, as the president has repeatedly said in the past how much he dislikes making trips abroad. Recently, Duterte also fired top officials due to excessive junkets. However, on January 25th, the president is expected to fly to New Delhi to join a commemorative summit of India Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It would be the first flight abroad for this year. Roque said that this foreign trip will possibly push through because it's a gathering of heads of states of ASEAN. Train law will harm 21 million poor Filipinos, says anti-poverty chief. The newly signed Tax Reform Acceleration and Inclusion Law will burden about 21 million poor Filipinos, the National Anti-Poverty Commission Chief Liza Maza said. Quote, the poor don't pay tax in the first place, so the benefits will not be given to them. At the same time, as the consumer prices of goods surge, they will surely be burdened, unquote, Maza said in a forum. The law, which took effect this year, exempts workers earning 250,000 pesos annually and below from paying the personal income tax. Under the law, benefits such as a 13th month pay and bonuses amounting to 90,000 pesos are also exempted from taxation. However, the measure also imposes new taxes on diesel, liquefied petroleum gas, kerosene, and bunker fuel for electricity generation, and higher taxes on other oil products. Also, critics of the law said it will threaten the increases in transport fares, electricity costs, and consumer prices. Expressing her disapproval of the law, Maza said the NAPC's work is bound only to monitor the effect of the measure on the people living below the poverty line. Duterte to fire chairman, 3 generals, policemen for corrupt practices. President Rodrigo Duterte has continued his trend of firing government officials involved in supposed corrupt practices as he announced the dismissal of a chairman of an agency, 3 generals, and numerous policemen in the next days. Quote, I am in the thick of firing people. I intend to fire another maybe 70 or 49 policemen and 3 generals for corruption in the next few days. This is really a purging regime, unquote, Duterte said on Thursday, emphasizing his zero tolerance for corruption. Quote, I am firing another chairman of an entity in government, maybe this week, and another set of policemen, unquote, the president added. Duterte has fired some government officials for their alleged excessive foreign trips. Among them are former Dangerous Drugs Board Chief Janicio Santiago, Presidential Commission for the Urban Poor Chief Terry Redon, and Maritime Industry Authority Administrator Marshal Amado III. That wraps up our news here on PCI Daily News Roundup. Thank you for joining us. For more news stories, visit our website at www.canadianempire.net.